Hey everyone, Genome here, coming at you with my next raid footage update video. I've been putting a little more resources into Cloak, and I just wanted to show you how things were progressing. I'm going to go ahead and try to take on a boss node, I think. So let's just go ahead and get into it. I took some footage the other day of me fighting a boss node, and the day before that I had actually one-shot the boss node at the end, which is the first time I've ever done that. And then I said, oh, I'm going to show it again. Oops, didn't mean to do that, actually. And then what happens is, very first move, Ultimus friggin' deletes Thanos. So it's like, well, there goes my video. So we'll try that again. All right, so I have them build up charges. I really wasn't paying attention. I need to save 5 charges for Deathpool. Watch this melt. Goodbye. Because it's really key that she one-shots something, and I might have to change the actual priority. Because on that final boss node, you got 3, perhaps 4 huge priorities, but maybe less now with Cloak and Dagger on the team. More on that later. First and foremost, Captain Marvel just can delete one character very easily, right there at the outset. So that definitely bears some consideration. Korath himself can freaking one-shot a Clothy, if you will. And then you also have Gamora. You know, she hits pretty hard there too. And then on top of all that, you have the Kree Royal Guard, who's going to taunt and throw defense up everywhere. So there's so many like initial dangers in that opening swath. And then midway through, Falcon likes to drop down, and he can wreck your day. So yeah, a lot going on. Yeah, so I got Cloak, I believe, at 70-something K now. Let's see. I think he's gear tier 14. 71K, so not exactly high. Dagger's still 86. Deathpool's are on 83, and then Thanos and Maul are still pretty beefy. But still in green ISO. I don't have any blue ISO yet. We're just rating piddly old Ultimate 7, so. And I know this rating is freaking low end nowadays. I mean, whatever. I'm in a super casual alliance. I'm a semi-casual player myself. I don't have time or the inclination to either dedicate my life to blitzing or, you know, maxing every event. I have a life outside of this, and certainly not spending money on this game. So yeah, it is what it is. I'm happy with this alliance. We do all right in war. We just raid every day. It does what I need it to do. Yeah, we need to get 5 charges built up, so I might have to slow down the killing a little bit. And this team is something. I never thought I'd be pulling Kestrel off a raid team, but for U7 right now, this has been the most efficient I've found so far. It's not a lot to talk about on some of these nodes. As you can see, they hit kind of hard, but I'm going to start healing back up here. So, darn, I was hoping he would be ready to roll. And we'll get a heal off Dagger here. Big 20%. Don't need any more taunts, so let's just go ahead and kill a couple of these dudes. I forgot to look to see if the special or ult was up. Whoopsie. I got basically one more round to do this. Okay, this is good. I actually want them to dodge a few attacks here so I can build another charge. And then I can get the last one in the node before. Let's just go ahead and heal up here, honestly. Okay, there we go. Getting charges. They need to, I like to see them do a change where when your charges are at 5, it just turns into like one purple one or something, and then you don't have to sit there and constantly hover over it and count, right? Let's just heal. Why not? It's going to charge up again. Thanos is dumping all his energy into Maw, so. The key is to go into the final boss node with all abilities off cooldown, so you can have a prayer. If you can survive the opening salvo, you might do all right. Okay, usually this pre-boss node is not too bad, so we gotta be careful. I will probably use Cloak and Dagger's ults here because they get so much energy anyway. They'll probably get recharged by the time they get to the boss node here. Especially Cloak, because he got really low cooldown, or yeah, low energy ability cost for his ult. Okay, so we got one more charge to build. I'm going to take a chance. I think this will be up again. I'm not going to use daggers, though, just to be safe. Any healing needed? Not really. Okay, so what do we have here we want to spread around? Blind's not going to matter to Iron Man on his initial run. If you see my latest video about how to fix Iron Man for a little bit of that. Okay, let's do that. Maybe we can stop this AoE from hitting us. If we focus him, looks like we will. I'm gonna use the ult. Let's just get this over with. It'll charge. Cloak's the important one because he's pretty quick and he gets his ult off first, and then gives her another turn to build up. And by that time, she's almost certainly going to have. Let's just go over here, hit everything. Yep. A little bit of healing needed, so let's go ahead and throw it down. War Machine. Time to go. Yep, and his Cloak's ultimate's ready to go, as expected. We can do a little healing here, just for giggles, because we probably won't need it for a bit yet. The initial boss node is a lot of times one hit kills, so sometimes healing is not the most vital thing to have on turn one. You're just trying to get defense up skills going and debuffs. Wow, crossbones never hits that hard for me. I'm not gonna have to now. Got a little heal up there. So how we are on charges here? 5, so we're ready to roll. So let's see how the boss node goes.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy!
And the bad part is, when I did the boss node on the last video that I'm not going to show the footage of, it was actually difficulty 4 for whatever reason. Maybe he misclicked or something. So I've done this one shot on difficulty 5, so we'll see if the same can be done again. And this time, am I changing anything? Oh man. I'm probably going to try to kill Ultimus first with the... I'm not going to try, I'm going to kill Ultimus first. Because he's the one that deleted Thanos last time because of the taunt thing. Captain Marvel is so dangerous, you know, but she probably shouldn't one-shot Thanos. So we're just going to get a little tap on him to make sure he dies. And hopefully he can survive this. Hopefully, yeah, there we go. We'll get the... now he'll definitely survive the shot from her. Double shot, tap from Korath. Defense up, shot from Korath ultimate into Thanos, who is 7 red, 7 yellow. Took half his health. Okay, let's go ahead. Well, she's going to clear all debuffs anyway. Now, I guess the question is, if I ult with Dagger, maybe I can melt her before she goes. Nope. Okay. You gotta hold on, Thanos. You gotta hold on.
Yeah, baby! You can do it!
Give me an ult, Thanos. Give it. Okay, that'll work too. Oh boy. So here's where you gotta make some judgment calls. I don't know how much healing will actually really do here. And it's better to get defense up and offense down going. And he should ult first. So let's Rocket's kind of dangerous here. Come on, Thanos, go. There we go. Big heal. Now we can do our own heal. Korath is still in the fight, but it's Falcon I'm watching out for. When he drops, he's got to be priority target number 1. Okay, this is a pretty good time, actually, for the defense up there. Once again, want to heal, but... Okay, go Cloak. Okay, I'm going to save the ult now for when Falcon drops, because he has got to go. Okay, so hopefully Thanos did enough work to where I can get through the rest of this node without him, but I don't know, it's going to be tight. No time to build charges. I think we're just going to take some retaliatory damage on purpose with her, because she'll heal up. Let's go. Okay, there's Falcon, so we got to start slowing. Oh, he didn't even get slowed. And we got to try to beat this Royal Guard before he throws defense up and taunt out. Okay, so now we're going to go with the ult. Okay, we got this thing now. Famous last words, right? So there you go. Not the easiest thing in the world, obviously, to spread this around. And it takes a little bit of luck, but if you have a pretty beefy tank, and hopefully Thanos, it can definitely get you through one shot in this. And Cloak's ult up again, so this is really over now. And hey, let's heal. Well, we don't need to heal, do we? Well, we're going to anyway. Rub a little salt into the AI wound, if you will. AoE basic. I love her basic. T4. Never regretted it. And there it is. One shot. With a, what, 500k team? Yeah, most people, or not say most, a lot of people aren't going to have them that strong, but honestly, my, well, we'll go take a look at them real quick. Just so I can show you where my new warriors are, because new warriors are just disgusting. Where did I wind up in the raid? I love finishing it, but I just love one-shotting that. Because even, oh wow, I kind of killed everybody. Axeman can't go in there and one-shot that thing. But, and they're probably higher than my new warriors. But anyway, let's look at the new warriors real fast. And you can see my Thanos and my Maw there, 165k and 133k respectively. They are pretty beefy from Black Order days. But, so you can see where my characters are. You know, I only have 2 reds on Cloak, and just 3 yellows on Dagger. I decided to open them both just because they synergize so well together. I was going to keep dumping resources in Dagger because I pulled 6 reds on her, but I figured, nope. It just it behooves me to get this team going. And then the real glue that holds it all together really is Deathpool. Just because of the energy she's slinging around. I mean, of course, her kit's really good too, but it's just she's a great energy battery for this team, and it allows, like in my instance, Thanos to just stay on one side and dump every bit of energy into Maw, so his special and ult are always off cooldown. So, yeah, just pay attention to your positioning. Make sure Dagger's at the back of the V formation, so she's giving adjacent targets offense up on her turn. And, yeah, the wreckage will fly, as you can see. So, I'd like to see these guys perform in Doom raids, but who knows how long it's going to be for the Alliance gets there. I'm in no rush. I really don't care that much. But, yeah, just want to give some people an idea of what these new warrior teams can do. And I'm sure the other two are very flexible. I do like to have the tank and the healer, or at least the debuffer back there. And there's plenty of debuffs going around with Cloak and Dagger, to be honest with you. But I just like Maw. He's got a couple different things going for him. But you can easily stick like Silver Surfer or Kestrel behind Thanos and just watch the wreckage. And if you don't really have a big built Thanos, I'm sure you could sub something else in there and do even better. Honestly speaking, a lot of times if you just go more and more offense on these older raids, you can clear it without needing the defense, right? So the only time it really would come into play is in like that final boss node like you just saw, so Thanos can soak at least the initial wave or something, or your tank, whatever. So Bishop could probably work in there too. He starts with auto taunt. You know, big red guardians could work, that sort of thing. But the key, this team just gels so well together, all the energy manipulation and self heals and everything else, that it's just devastating. So there you have it. One shot, final boss node, with no softening up from anyone else on U75, with the new warriors and a couple pieces of Black Order. So anyway, hopefully this was an enjoyable video for you. If you want to see more stuff like this future, just let me know in the comments below, and I'll be sure to post it as I gain strength. So until next time, this is Genome, just pondering one day what Doom raids will really be like.